All right, and welcome to a very special show. We are excited to share with you one of the hottest comedians on the East Coast. Here's your headliner, Sheba.
Y'all, okay, so did you hear? This reporter was recently just like, Biden, are the airstrikes in Yemen working? This old white man says, well, when you say working, are they stopping the Houthis? No. Uh, are they going to continue? Yes. Y'all, what an old white man response. Also, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my gosh. I think we can all agree. Old people are the problem. Yeah, like literally every problem we have can be directly traced back to a terrible idea by an old person. He literally was asked, "Hey, like are these like extrajudicial non-congressional approved airstrikes on a foreign state even working?" And he's like, no, it's not even doing the thing. It's not even doing the thing we want. Like stopping the people who are stopping, these goods, these Amazon packages from getting to these white people. So it's not even doing that. But he's just like, yeah, we're just going to continue. That's what old people do. Y'all are just like, you're like, well, it's not working. It's killing a lot of people, and it's costing a lot of money. But we're gonna do it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, let's stop doing that. Like, and they've, we can't even, blame them. It's like it's not really their fault. I blame the parents. Actually, remember them? The even worse generation. Who called them the greatest generation? I think is that them. Like the not boomers. Like that's who I'm talking about right now. But like the older than boomers. Oh my God. Monsters. Truly. Like literally. And so they just like traumatized and exploited and like abused and were just like, let's bring a lot of children into this thing. And so then those children were like, like our parents, the boomers, are just like terrible. Like when I think of like, the most racist person I know, boomer, like the most the meanest, the like least, concerned about other people's comfort, boomer. Like someone who is like also proud of not changing. They're also just like very like, this is who I am. They craft a personality around being like not smart and not adaptable and like not compassionate. I'm just like, y'all don't think this is maybe a direct result of colonization or something? I know. Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. So, like that sucks. We have like the generation that is like most amped about like murdering everyone. Like we give them all the weapons and the power. Like my loves. Like do we even want to survive? Like maybe it's like I think you know what? It's these old people. They teach us to just say all these like phrases and perform kind of just like like being good people, but actually they're like psychos, and then they're always making fun of oh my you freaking Gen Z. Like, leave those kids alone. Oh my gosh. Like, I remember learning about racism and that, like, oh, they used to, like, not let black people, like, eat with white people. And I remember being like, what? That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Uh, and it's crazy to me that a whole generation of people were like, when their parents told them that, like, oh, yeah, you can't play with those black kids, they were just like, oh, okay, it's because of the color of their skin? Great, got it. What? Terrible problem solving ability, terrible critical thinking skills, you know? And like, will they go to therapy? It's all like, oh no, in my day, we didn't do therapy. First of all, it's your day now. I'm speaking to you. It's also my day. And in my day, we go to therapy. Like, what? And y'all love the idea of like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's not even how dogs work. That's not even how dogs work. And that's certainly not how people work. But like, I see a lot of old people love the idea of like, whew, you get to like, and I mean like 50. Yup. Mm-hmm. Sorry. I know a lot of like, is that like, I think there's like some people who are like, what's right above millennial? That's a terrible generation too, because that one, that's the one that's trying to be like the boomers. Like, what? Who wants to be like them? They're the worst. They are. And just like, and I want the best for them. I know they would call me like a snowflake pansy for being like, you deserve to be treated well and to not have to labor well into your old age. But they're like, no, what? They just hide their feelings, like pretend everything's okay, and just like expects everyone else to also, even though that's like the cause of all of our problems. It's wild. Like, and like, they won't even like admit it. Like, they love, like, they think they're putting up like such a good act. It's just, I know. It's like, you guys, come on. We like, we have like access to all the world's knowledge, like at our fingertips. Like, we're able to like link things and like understand that we're all the same very easily. And they're still like, no, I don't trust the Arabs. I still don't trust them. And I'm just like, y'all, oh my God. We have like so many movies about just like the CIA, like all the founding of like these empires is just a bunch of old white men just being like truly horrifying. Just across the board there, and like, and I understand a little bit why like they got the jump on the Indians and on black people. Like, we were probably like minding our own business being like, oh, a visitor, interesting, oh, what's going on, and they were just like, oh, we're about to enslave you, house. What? Whose first reaction is that? Why would that be how you approach a new place? Worst tourist in the world. Then and now. Then and now. Have you seen white people like any place abroad? They're like so upset that they're not speaking English. Like, it's ridiculous. And now I'm learning, like, oh, if England and Europe is so great, why y'all keep leaving and blowing up every other fucking place? Why every other place gotta suffer? Like, I'm seeing like, oh, Vietnam, Korea, every country in Africa, like every country in South America, like just like, mm, white people have run through, old white people have run through and just like, really ruined. And then they like demand that everyone is like, okay, I pass you the baton. Here, now you ruin it like more. It's like we're gonna run out of things to ruin. And like, is that the point? You know, like, why are we doing this just over and over? Like, we don't have to keep doing it the way these horrible old white men do it. We don't have to just keep bombing places, because we can. Crazy. Um, but you know, I don't even know what to say. Like, except, okay, I think we could all agree. Uh, no more old people in any positions of power. None. You're lucky I'm letting men in. Oh, God. But like, certainly no old men. You're out. You've ruined it. And we're trying something new. Okay. So, how old is old? A sexy viewer asks. I want to like set the bar high, like in some way. I'm gonna say 50. Yes. Sorry. So you better figure it out before then. You get 10 more years than Martin Luther King. How about that? So get to it. No, oh, well, I'll get to, healing when, no, now. All right, he's not even mad. Good. All right, bye. Love you. Woo.